So now I'm going to talk to you about adding skin tone to your person. So you should have colored all of your background and everything that's not your skin. So now I want you to start thinking about your skin. Crayola makes a whole bunch of colored pencils that are specifically designed to be skin tone. Like this one is even called tan. But they look kind of flat when you use them. A way to make your color stand out a little bit more, pop a little bit more, is to use these colors plus brown. So use these colors to make your skin tone by building up light layers. I want to show you first. We're going to always start with the lightest color. So yellow. I'm going to do a light, super light layer of yellow. Like this up here is too dark, and you can barely see this down here. So super light color layer of yellow. And then for the pink and the orange, some people have a more orange undertone of their skin and some people have a more pink undertone. If you look at my hand, I'm a little bit more pink than I am orange. So I'm going to take the pink and I'm going to do very light layer right on top. I'm not putting any pressure down on the pencil at all. It's just the weight of the pencil going across the paper. And I actually, because I'm looking at this and I can compare it, I don't think I need any red. So I'm going to go right into the brown and just darken it up a little bit. Okay. So you can see this color and these two colors, they look very similar except for this yellow part that's too dark. But this one, if you look at it without being on camera, so if you see it in real life, you could tell that it just looks more deep. It looks more rich. So that's what we want to have. So what I want you to do in your sketchbook is I want you to practice creating various skin tones. So practice using only pink, practice using only orange, practice adding some red in there, practice, practice, practice. And by the end of the period, you should be able to have a nice, solid skin tone that you are ready to start applying to your drawing. So what I don't want you to do is I don't want you to start out coloring dark, because this is what it's going to look like if you color dark. So I've got my orange or my yellow. I'm going to go back in with my pink. I'm going to use the same colors that I used before. That looks nothing like these two. So what happens is your colored pencil is made of wax and your paper has these itty bitty little microscopic little bumps on it called a tooth. So the point of your pencil is, the wax on your pencil is getting picked up by the tooth of the paper. So when you color lightly, the tooth is still there and the wax is just coming off very small amounts. But when you color like this, the tooth is getting demolished. So your tooth, instead of looking like this, starts to look like this. And when your tooth looks like this, it can't pick up the wax off of the pencil. It's like sandpaper that doesn't have any grit on it. So always color lightly, because if you color like this, the color stops coming off the pencil. It won't blend. You see how you could see all of the individual kind of pencil marks here? But here you can't. I'll get it a little bit closer so you can see. Okay. This does not look like skin. This does. Also, when you go to color your person, you should kind of color in the direction of the person's object, whatever it is you're drawing. So if I'm coloring my cheek, I'm not going to color straight up and down. I want to color in the direction of my cheek. Very lightly, and then I'm going to do my next layer in the same direction. Always make sure you're coloring in the same direction. So I want you to practice first, and after you practice, after you feel like you have a good hang of it, then you can go and start adding it to your actual picture. Good luck.